I'm gonna go right for it.
Let's run.
I've been coaching high school track for, I think it's my 23rd year. But even when I was in high school, I started coaching like the little girls softball teams and kids coming up, and I coached a little bit of basketball as well. So it's been a long time. Anytime a kid does something that they don't expect, and it's a big shock to them, and usually when they overcome something that they didn't think they could do, and just the look on their face, those are the things that keep you coming back, to coaching. And you just love to see us. And it could be small. I mean, it could be somebody who has been trying and trying and trying, and to somebody else it might not be that big a deal, but to them it's huge. And that's something that track can do, because we have 18 different events. Anybody can find something that they can do good. So, not every event is running. Running is in a lot of them, but it's not. Because there's distance running where you can run a mile or 2 miles, and there's running like in the long jump we run 14 steps. Shot put, no running at all, just kind of move around the ring. So it's more about speed, but not necessarily running, if that makes sense.
I started in high school. My mom was kind of the one that pushed. My whole family was track athletes. My sister did hurdles. So I tried the throws, and then I ended up doing throws at the collegiate level at Baker University. I think the values they learn is, one, setting goals and trying to achieve them, and understanding that it's on them to be able to get that. You have the guidance of the coach, but it's also their hard work, their attitude that's going to be able to reach that. And then just not on the individual level, but it's also the teamwork.
What I like most is the people you can meet at the meets, because there'll be so many schools competing at one time. It's a chance to meet new people and be social. When I went to JV district and I was competing for long jump, and I got second when I should have had first. I only had second in long jump because I was so far behind the regulation mark. If I had been on the mark for long jump, I would have had gold.
Track is it's the one sport, one of the sports we like to say that there is no bench. If you come out for track, you will be competing. It's not like you have to be the top 12 to go to the tournament. We take everybody. We get in varsity. Usually you get 3 athletes per event, but JV we usually get unlimited. So anybody that has any interest at all, will get to compete. They'll get to be a member of a high school athletic team. And the other thing is, you don't necessarily have to be the best at it. I recall when I was a freshman, I was like 5'6" and weighed 98 pounds. Nobody looked at me as like this kid that's going to be this great athlete. But the track coach said, "Hey, why don't you come out and and try running?" And I grew. So now I'm 6'1", all of a sudden as a senior, and nobody could have called that when I was a freshman. So what I would tell anybody, it doesn't matter how good you are, how small you are, how tall you are. You never know what's going to happen in 4 years. You could blossom and become one of the absolute greats.